Yeah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Let's start with the shrine of Olodumare. So, but you can write it on the page for people to know they are available now, so that people that want to join.
Say it again.
You can type to the group so that people can know that we are about to start now. Did you get it?
Okay.
So, should we start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The shrine of Olodumare. You have to take the topic one after the other, although we may not follow it serially as we have written it over there. So, what is called the shrine of Olodumare? How do we come across the shrine of Olodumare? You see, we all know that in Yoruba land, there is no place called the shrine of Olodumare, not geographical location, either located on earth or in heaven, that is called the shrine of Olodumare. Because we all believe Olodumare is so many present, all these attributes added to his names and character. So the reasons that led to the shrine of Olodumare, because we believe Olodumare is unseen. So there is no way, and it's omnipresent, it's everywhere. So you cannot say this is where you are going to be worshiping Olodumare. Even if you see any place like the church, I say this is the God's temple, this is this, no. Even it is written in the Bible, it says where two people are gathered, that God is there, all from your heart and everything. So the shrine of Olodumare here, we are not saying that this is where Olodumare is being worshipped. No. Because we are looking at the name, people can say, is this where Olodumare is being worshipped? No, that is not the context. Although the name is Shrine of Olodumare. So this lecture, I will not take it alone. We have the Oluwawo Adegboyega, the Bishop of Kabbalah. We have the Yosho. We have olùkọ́ àgbà aṣáwó olùkọ́ àgbà náà. Olùkọ́ àgbà kí ló orúkọ yín? Okay, aṣáwó ṣeun. So I will still have some other members. Although apology that we started late and that we did not even start with the feeding of egungun. Can't believe up to now we are still having issue with the materials. Although sometimes it happens like that. So let's start with the lecture and then we can continue with the feeding. So as the name implies, that doesn't mean that this is where Olodumare is being worshipped. No, not at all. But the concept of the shrine of Olodumare means where we can invoke the orishas. Since all these orishas, you get it, they are God sent to us to help and assist us. We have the power on orisha. You get it. The power we have is that we can summon the orishas to work for us. But the orisha does not have power over us. Let me explain that aspect. Although the orisha can influence us, whether positive or negative. But assuming you neglect one orisha and that's supposed to be a blessing, the orisha cannot just bless you. It does not have the power to just bless you. Does not have the power to just come and bless you. But you have the power to, you go this way, I say, I'm giving you this, come and bless me. You get it? The Orisha works for us, we don't work for the Orishas. The purpose of the Orisha is to assist us in our life journey, our destiny, and that's it. So, as you are saying, the concept of the strand of Olodumare, although we have the Orokot that they, they sign a place known as the strand of Olodumare too. But this one is really different from the what we are talking about. But I know some people that they call themselves the worshippers of Olodumare. You get it. But the concept of the shrine of Olodumare in this lecture is that a place where you can summon any Orishas. There's not where Olodumare is not worshipped anywhere. You cannot say we do worship the Orishas. You get it. We do worship the appease, worship, or feed or anything you may call it the Orisha, but nobody worship Olodumare. We praise Olodumare, we pay homage, we request, you get it, we request. But the whole concept is that when you want to pray, you address the prayers to one Orisha and tag the Orisha to take your request to Olodumare, not that you wake up early in the morning and say we are addressing to. So that you first appease if I appease my request to Olodumare to get. So there's nowhere we feed that we have dedicated that this is the place you kill goats, you do this for the Olodumare. This is where you worship Olodumare or this and that, something like so. So what led to the shrine of Olodumare? You see, in the olden days, the shrines are always built in the sacred places. So just like the sacred grove in the forest, like the Gbalegugu, you get it. The let's say the Oshu Grove or any kind of places, Igboro, you get it. Place whereby the devotees goes to do their rituals and everything. So that time, no, all these are not personal. They are it's either for the family, for the compound, or for the town. If you have an Orisha, then so the let's say like Ilefe now, there are so many sacred groves in Ilefe. But now, although today civilization have really destroyed a lot of it, although uh, we talk about that, even that was one of the things that even links to the shrine of Olodumare, even part. So then people go there, it could be then you have the Abore, you get it. You have the Abore, you have this, you have that. So there is a situation whereby people now thought of, oh, maybe due to revolution, so most of the time have these rituals. And it is the king that have the right to choose whosoever will head this shrine. So, we are all women. It could be as a result of nepotism or any form of things. It could be on tribal interest or personal interest. Then someone that does not have adequate training about this Orisha, you get it. Maybe the person is being elected to lead. And then some people that have the knowledge will devote and say, no, no, no. Instead of this Orisha to be fed in a way that would not be accepted, I would rather stay home. You get it. And then let the Orisha knows I'm not in support of this decision making. So that is so. Another issue could be as a result of the war, the result of the distance. You know, if there is a war, you all know that since they have their Osha in the secret group, before you can go there, they may have been captured and conquered by their opponent. And what led to this Orisha being in the secret group could be as a result of this great jams, juju, fetish thing that must not be taken to a residential area, maybe some Ulubu, whatever you say become effective. So this kind of things, don't keep it in your house or residential area. Why I say somebody is mad and the person automatically become mad. So he decided to keep all these things in the secret group in the forest. But suddenly the revolution came in that people now decided to be having their private orishas. Now people, but not in the house. Then instead of being in the farm, the sacred places decided to bring it closer. Some can put their orisha in their farm. You get it. Apart from the one they can it lets people to lead. So then they have their own person. Okay, if the town does not make me the leader, then I can rule my own orisha by myself. So then they decided to have their own. So from that, maybe as I said, because of war or people setting uh, farms on fire, which will destroy these orishas too. When people go on nothing, the dry season, just set the farm on fire, so they may lose this orisha. Then people now thought of bringing it closer to their house so that they uh, can easily have access to it. So then there's some orisha that ladies must not see or touch or get. So then they now make their own Ilerun. Ilerun is where you have two or more orishas. When it's one, for example, if you only have Egungun, that is Ibale Egungun. If you have any like Orisha now, Obatala, okay, you can say this is Ile Orisha. You get it. But when you have two or more Orisha, it is called Ilerun, which means Ileorun. A Ominevu. So that means you have all the Orishas together there. So that is the reason. So then people now have so many Orishas. Okay, you belong to this, you initiate to this, that. They got to a stage. So when our fathers are now going to war, then they could not carry out the rituals. They were not aware of how the war will be, whether it's going to be difficult to fight, whether it's going to be easy. So it's based on the level of preparation. And this is a war you cannot go back, especially if you're a leader. Or if you are not a leader, going back to be so religious, only you, this and that, then now comes in the strand of Olodumare. This is how the strand of Olodumare came into existence. So then they now draw a circle. They draw a circle, not ordinary circle, a circle you draw by yourself, and then they evoke any of the sharks to assist them in the war. So then this has been epic. So that is the concept of the shrine of God. So in the Yoruba Kabbalah today, so we don't need to have all the orishas. As I'm talking to you, I only have Ifa, and I have Oshu in my Ifa, and I have Egungun. Although even my Ogogo have been added to the one in the temple, but so. But if I need any orishas, I think I have my Shango in temple here too. I can invoke the orisha through the shrine of Olodumare. If I can feed that orisha in the shrine of Olodumare. If you see our video on the 16th where we are doing the rituals for the newborn baby. That circle made with salt by Oluwawo Adegboyega. Our Bible now drop things inside. We invoke you can see we will throw a cola. We mention, we invoke the spirit, the Orieleda of that newborn baby and say we want to lame her. So we call on the newborn baby given to the family of Okola by Jenny and Terry. We call on your inner edge. We want to name you, and then we throw the collar. And the collar says the child has arrived. Then we now drop those things at the middle of the circle, at the middle of that circle. When you are done, you use your left leg to clean it up. Nobody must pass through it, must not cross it. That means you invoke the wrath of the Orisha. It can lead to sickness or anything based on the energy vibration. For example, now, if you have the energy force of Shango, the energy of Shango and Egungun, they go against one another. They are contrary to each other. If now processes the two, it's possible the person will keep not the okay. The person can get sick, except you try to disactivate one and let one be dominant. So that is the purpose. So the shrine of Olodumare, as you can see the concept how we started. You can invoke any Orisha. So now, for members that does not have this shrine, you can request for it, we prepare it for you, you concentrate it, and then you send it. So we work on that. We work on that for members. So because we have said you should draw a circle on the floor, but based on where you live, how many circles will you draw? That's about two. What's the implication, the negative aspect that once you leave the circle and someone just mistakenly cross over, there's a problem. But if it's on a plank, you draw the circle, and if you have a pendulum as a member, try it. Draw a circle, place your pendulum at the middle, you see how it swings. Go to any circle that has been drawn already, put your pendulum, you will not swing. It is the circle you draw by yourself. And that is why the sound of Olodumare will give you, will have been concentrated before we send it to you. So we are looking at the concepts of the shrine of Olodumare. Then now know that you don't need to initiate. You can even initiate Orisha without having the icon of that Orisha. Some people believe when you initiate into Orisha, you must have the icon. And sometimes you don't even need initiation into Orisha. You can have an icon of Orisha without an initiation. What is initiation? Initiation means getting your spirit linked with that Orisha. But is it everybody that have a weak spirit with the Orisha? No. Some people have been initiated into one Orisha from heaven. For example, those that are Babalawo, it is not on earth that you become a Babalawo. That is why in some Oduvade it says you must be a Babalawo. It's different from having a fact. So if we are not yet a Babalawo, you can be having that kind of gifts, telling people to do this and their problem is being solved and this and that. But when you now go further, you'll be able to actualize that mission. So the initiation into that Orisha will help you more, better understanding. This is what this Orisha is, this is negative. But if it does not initiate into Orisha, that doesn't mean it cannot be used by that Orisha. So that is what the shrine of Olodumare talks about. It is not when we call it shrine of Olodumare, does not mean that is where we worship Olodumare. No. It is where we believe all the Orisha, because all the Orisha are from Olodumare and they work for our purpose. It's not Orisha created You get it? To serve us on earth, to be a link between Uma and Olodumare. So we are not the one serving the Orisha. This Orisha that serve us. So when you appease issue, so you can call any Orishas there, and then there are some rituals. You can call, we call it invocation. You have the invocation, you invoke the spirit. There is evocation too. The vocation is INVOC, and you have the one of evocation, which is EV. You get it? OC, so that is evocation there. For the light, the evocation is when you see the Odisha, like you conjure, you see, or you can conjure a calabash inside a bottle that is bottle. Not to have, there are some things you do when you invoke the spirit of one Orisha, and the Orisha that you invoke the spirit, the taboo may be read. And when you are invoking, no, when you are invoking, sorry, when you are invoking and you are wearing a cloth that is a taboo to that Orisha, what do you think will happen? You can get harm because ignorance, due to your ignorance, but ignorance is not an excuse. You can't just go to a shoe and say because you are ignorant and add palm kernel oil and say I don't know. No, 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 ignorance is not an excuse. Or you just go to Shango and you are using cola or I don't know. Ignorance is not an excuse. So, but the reason why we say evocation is that when you evoke, although the Osha comes, but you not see the Osha live and direct, but through your cola, the Osha will you'll be able to understand the Osha's arrive. And when you make your request, then you know they give you an answer. So that is why we say evoke. So we have the fire invocation, and the invocation are of different types. All of them are fire. You have the one you make with dry gin. Some shall take dry gin. You have the one with dry gin. You have the one you evoke with brandy, a colored gin. You have the one you make with palm oil, like a shoe, like shampoo. Depending. Now you have the one you make with shea butter, ori. So you have different kind of lamp. You have the one with dry gin. The one with dry gin go with stainless, so that the you cannot use clay pot. If you use the clay lamp, the clay will absorb the liquid, the water. But you are burning the spirit of the alcohol. So after burning it finish, then you drink the remaining. But when it comes to the one of palm oil, use the lamp. You have 4 lamps, 6, 8, and the highest is 16. The same thing for the shea butter. Those one were made with palm oil and cotton wool, not the refined one, the locally one from the street. So, but if you are in the United States and you cannot get local one, so the grace have covered you, then you can use the find. So that is the shrine of Olodumare. So let me turn the camera to Oluwawo Adegboyega to explain more about the shrine of Olodumare.
Thank you so much, Alaba. About the sign of Olodumare. So we are,
Olùkọ́
we are saying a lot about the sign of Olodumare. The sign of Olodumare, this sign of Olodumare, we discovered uh, forefathers in the olden days uh, because you cannot, it's not easy for you to carry, icon for the images of the user wherever you are going. For example, so when they are in need of the front of the original, any original, they get, I mean, in a different location. Maybe during the war, maybe they are in the traveling, or they are on traveling. So it's very easy for them to enfold the Orisha. You just feel that, I mean, the passion to make the sample or invoke any Orisha, they are in it at the right time. But here in Yoruba Kabbalah, late Murukola, Okeola, so make that, you know, create that shrine. So make that shrine of Olodumare for us here. So to make things easier for us, you know, to evoke, it's not ordinary, but you see it, it's not an ordinary. It's something that, you know, whenever you evoke the spirit of any origin here, so the origin will answer you. So instead of using, you know, making the circle with action, so we do it on the one like this, so that it's very easy for you to carry it whenever you are going. So it's very easy for you to carry it. It's very easy for you to any reason wanted to invoke. So because it's not easy for us to build every icon. Maybe you are living in a rented apartment now. So you cannot say you have a Google there, you have everything there. So it's very so time may not permit you. The rented apartment you have may not permit you. So no, the owner of the house, the landlord of the house, will send you out of the house at any time. So it may not complain for you. But when you have that sign of Olodumare, so wherever you have, it's very, so it's movable. You can just take it to another area, another house, to another place you are going. I don't know if your own house, your own residence, so you can also get it there. So whenever you want to invoke any issue there, so it's very easy for you to go. Because you cannot get the whole icon of one issue. So now you have that because the holy temple, the temple can have so you have the icon of the like in our own temple there. Now if I'm this time permission, I can show you the house where the house place. So but in the house, they are so our home house residence. So once you are an initiate, so it's very easy for you. I can understand it to put any point that you wanted to invoke. So it's very what we are saying is that the shrine of Olodumare, as my Araba Yaya said, it's not where we are worshiping Olodumare. That where we can invoke Olodumare. Olodumare remains as there is no temple for Olodumare. If somebody tell you that so this is the house of God, this temple of God, no. This temple of Olodumare, no. It's omnipresent, present everywhere. So we created the Orisha for our own advantage. So they are there to assist us. We are not serving Orisha to serve us. When we are in need of their help, any Orisha. So when you have directed us to go to any Orisha to assist us, so can we stay to put what Orisha to the shrine of Olodumare, for the shrine of Olodumare. So that is the importance of the shrine of Olodumare discovered here at the Ifa Yoruba Kabbalah temple by the Okeola, blessing the newborn. So I think we have I said a lot about the shrine of Olodumare, but we are telling people, especially the people that are watching us in the house. Thank you. If you are a member or you are not, if you are in need of this house, contact Araba. If I work about it, we arrange how you can get the sign of Olodumare, because we want to tell the world, we want to tell the people that they worship of traditional culture. You cannot stay one way. So we are progressing. So there's no things that we need to, to bring uh, the new innovation that we need so that it will be very easy for people. So because they cannot just say that okay now they don't see the icon of starting my channel. I cannot talk, I cannot get any stuff from something. No, since you have that position, since you have that kind of Olodumare, so all what you need your Ola and the materials you need. So you work it. So immediately the Orisha will answer you once you are in a heat. Because they cannot, it's not something that anybody can just use. Now the fashion we are talking about, it's not for everybody that you can just say, so you must go and draw the statue. No, it will never work. It will never work. So you must be an affiliation. So all this, God will be saying on our affiliation so that to make things easier for us. Then we are showing you that once you have this kind of Olodumare, you can invoke any Orisha you want at any time. So there's not a visit and maybe the morning you down the phone and the morning they answer you, the evening they answer you. So the midnight they answer you. So that is
So about the Olodumare, which is important. So in this aspect, so you know the slide that has been shown to you now, the advantages is that when you finish using it, you can close it off. Okay, you can see now. You have so many, so you just put it at the
so
light.
cannot open it, so you
Cover it after you
maybe
finish
you
using it.
can be better
Cover it. So but when it comes to the Olodumare, that one can be permanent shrine. So I think that one is for Oshun, Obatala, all these Orisha. So you evoke them. You can evoke 2 or 3 Orisha. So that one you can have a corner of your house, put a water there, then put let the water be there in a white container. Can be in a bottle, can be in a big bottle, cover. So then you put the sample to kind of Olodumare. Let's say for example, this is a white container. You draw the sample, cover it, you look like mushroom. So that one is like the antidotes for poison, for anti-attack, for a lot of things. So that one, with your belief, you go there, you drink. Even for progress, it is your belief that okay, I've evoked so Richard, and you put the water there. So this is the process. You don't add water to water. You finish one, so you put another. So once it's there, you can take the year. So make sure it's a drinkable water. So you close it so that things will not get into it. If you have a bad dream, you go there. So this one you've already invoked the Richard. So we believe since you do not clean that circle, the Richard still there. That circle capture them not to leave. So that is why we say if you are using directly that you don't have the strength, you draw a circle, you must use your left leg so that I can release the Richard. So that if anybody cross across that circle is a problem. If it is you, so for the sample for the Olodumare. So why we call it Olodumare is that we have it in the temple here. That we do so, and on our program, in our rites, the one we do 4 times in a year, every 3 months. We serve the water from the Olodumare first, which is the meal of covenant. Those are the deities and Olodumare So we are happy, we are not sick. If we have anybody that is sick, that moment, when the person brings that water, we have the water first before we have now the spirits, have the brandy. Who does not know the importance of the brandy? Connection between the living and the dead. Just because the brandy and the battles or newspaper, that's for life. It will be so difficult. Some people can do, but you cannot to the people. I know the importance of blood. So that's people Jesus Christ say this is wine, and they call it tonic wine. So what tonic? You say when you go and buy tonic medicine, they say give you blood. So automatically those people they say tonic wine, so they know it's really represent the blood can give blood. So that's it. So let's move from that one, go to the astral world and astral difference. So astral world, we have three kind of worlds. We have this celestial world, which is the one of the CELEST, that is it. And we have the terrestrial world, and we have the astral world. You see, the highest is the astral world. When you are in the celestial world, this is anybody can be in the celestial world. When you dream, you're on earth, but you are in another location. No, that is another world. So when you can see a vision. You can just sit and see a vision. You are on earth, but you are in another world. So a lot of way you can something any way, but you are still on earth. Yeah, okay, this when you go on trance, okay, that's how remember. Alala churches and these are the no wonder the celestial shall say your name also that it is not another ritual, but that is something ritual attributed to it, that there is a vision that this church is a vision church, not ordinary church that you just want to create a church. And I don't know, maybe that's the reason they say they don't expose witches in celestial. I say for people that think they are witch, or see go into trance and say somebody is a witch. So when it now comes to terrestrial, that is where the witches and so those people that are so powerful go. You see the difference between the terrestrial world and the terrestrial, but we still go to astral world. So I want people to have the information about it. When you are in the terrestrial world, your body is here, so your soul is somewhere else. Another way. So you don't have the control by your soul. When you are dreaming, you cannot dream and say, hey, my body, hey, my soul. No, you see yourself in another realm. Now I don't follow out. Maybe you are dreaming, they want to give you money and you reject it, you cannot control. Although maybe struggle on earth, your body, because your body will just be making some move on earth. The reason is that when you, as I'm talking now, since I think and I'm aware that I'm speaking, I'm giving a lecture on the topic, my body is controlling my soul. So then I'm alive. So my body is controlled. Automatically, my body have power over my soul. So when I'm dreaming, I think I'm in celestial. So the soul, is active. So the body does not go with the soul. So the body cannot have right on the soul. The body cannot think for the soul. So the soul does not think on its own, and the soul does not think without the body. The soul will be on the soul. So that way is not based on level of your spiritual power. But when it comes to the terrestrial world, whereby the witches, not only the witches, you have some people that are great. Some people move in the space. You see some people disappearing from here, and now they go with their body. So the witches go with that. What you see, I've not seen the witches, but I have one article about an experience that I had, that I think I will share the article that he saw the woman when he entered into the house that normally visit the man. So for a while, he did not see the man. He saw the body of the woman lying dead, and there was so the hand coming from the vagina, but the eyes and what could have happened? And then the woman woke up and said, don't try with the woman you come when you are married. So with that, the woman left. So they go with their body. Although what you saw, you say, somebody has slept. I don't know if it's true. Putting the leg on the wall, and he said this is a witch. I don't know if that is true. You see it. Since they go with their body, they can reason. That is the reason why they can say this is what we want to do meeting. Ah, can you see the difference? Now, when you are in your celestial body, you cannot go with your body. Then you can, so your soul does not reason. You can go there, you can have a dream, they want to give you money. If your body can only be struggling on it, I'm back, collect it, collect it. But the soul over there, they just walk by and but when you go, that's why if anything happens to them, it takes effect on earth. If a witch is being attacked, the consequence come on them. You see that whether a witches go to a meeting and on his way or during that meeting, that witch be attacked. The consequence. Everybody will know on net that it's either the witches woke up and decided to confess it based on any level or die or anything. Because they go with their so when you go with their body, they have the power because that is the power there. You are going with not only the witches, I'm just some spiritualists they do processing that kind of power. So you are going with your body and your soul. So automatically can you see two things? Even the Bible says a servant cannot serve two masters. But you know that you are doing two things at the same time. Your body is going so because your body will be the one to reason. That's why you see them say this is our meeting, this is that, and whatever happens. So, but when now comes to astral world is a big realm. So that is you that must have been into the celestial, terrestrial, so you can develop. The astral world is either you are initiated to astral world or you get trained to astral world. But when it comes to astral world, there are stages, there are levels there. Some people they go on astral journeys. Truly they go with their body, but their soul still control their body. Maybe someone that goes to astral world that could not contribute or that could not enter. And the difference between the astral world and the dream is that once you go to astral world, you see someone. Now when you dream in a celestial world, I can dream of you, dream of anybody. But the second day, if I tell the person that dream of you, the person will not say he sees me in the dream. So it's not possible. Me that dream of you, not dream of you. Except God wants to give them, maybe there's a message. Then we can have the same dream. But it's rare. If we have the same dream, you can share it. But when astral world, if I go to astral world, I see you. And I tell the message, I see you, say, yeah, I see you. You'll be able to, because you are both there. It's just like how you relate on the earth. You get it? So the astral world is where things are being decided. So every event that will happen on earth is being decided in astral realm. So this is where the powerful people meet. And one of the people that meet in astral world, they are the Kabbalists. The Kabbalists are the mysterious. The word mysterious, you know it. Someone that cannot be predicted, and you cannot even know the level of the power. I cannot say this is the level of social power. This is the limitation. This is the highest level this person can go. So then that is how astral world. So in astral world, you have different kind of meetings. So you go to your own side. We as a Kabbalist, we believe that. Okay, for example, now as Baba Kola that we are celebrating his birthday today, he will not be living astral. He will join under it. That's another where the ancestors are. That is why we believe we have our ancestors living together and everything. That is under it. From that place, it goes to the astral world. Some powerful people on earth too go to. So afterwards, where the death and the living need to decide. So that is why the concept of hell is just an illusion. It's something that just like a smoke. When a smoke goes up, it disappears. Just to caution people. The dead and the living still meet. For those that are powerful, that is why you see people saying there's a reincarnation. That this was also child comes. So, for example, where Baba Kwela is now, he will live with his own ancestor, people that has become an ancestor. So if you want to reincarnate, he's still coming back to our family. He's not going to go to one family in another place. So that is not family. But there's some situation, but it does not normally happen. So we have the like Okorosu, whereby the father wanted to bless the first child. And going there, the people does not meet the first child, so they went to mother's house. And that. So I've written it in one of my that with prayer, with help. Some people can just be making some help, then you get it. They can have that kind of someone can need to bless that family, but it's rare. Based on maybe when that person was on earth, this person has been helping this person. No, you can give back to children, and the children may not even know, they may not even have your blessing at heart. Maybe a stranger is the one helping you. So when that person join his ancestor, he will not forget this. So with kindness, they are collected as a family like that. So that person can later go. Okay, for example, someone visits his father and says, that I have not been. Even the Muslim will say, yes, it's Sarah. Even the Christian will say, praise again, and does not even care. Yeah, they don't want to. They want to build a road across where your father is. Just let them build the road. I don't care. You think the way we live on earth is the same way our ancestors live? They see you, they see us, we don't see them. So do you believe that kind of person's father can now send message of where to the child does not care about him on earth? If after his death, they say, hey, they want to do it, say let them do get it. But someone else that take that kind. So now the issue of astral world, we want to understand is a realm. Although this geographical location is unknown, it's not in heaven, we have some stages that we can train ourselves. As a Kabbalist, there was a time you as we as Kabbalists, then we have a new fight. A new fight, they train you. Once you initiated into Kabbalah, that night confirm that's travel. But get to a stage, the people does not have the training of astral. So what is the purpose of initiating people into astral whereby they don't have training? But if people go there with another mind, and then they come back and say, yeah, someone travel to astral and say, I want to buy and ask for money. And then they say that you're just you don't need money, you need knowledge. Not knowing that the knowledge can later try to bring money. Astral world, which astral world? The one I've studied in school, is that not enough? Or the if I have been training all this while, is that not enough? So that is the issue. But because of that kind of misconception, then it is only the foreigners that now that not we make sure that we let people know that this world we are living in is just a reflection of the spiritual world. So we can initiate people in astral world, then you cannot invoke any Orisha, or you even dream about initiation. Because the soul matters most. It is not the physical body.
But what the other Ifa houses or temple believe is your visit, they say, no, finally, if you are not present, nothing can be done. And this the same set of people believe can feed Ori on behalf of that person. They even believe can feed the Ori of the dead person. Go and feed the Ori of your father that is dead. Go and feed but you now believe when it now comes to Orisha initiation that the person must be dead. Is that not a scam? Which initiation is more, even which feeding, which Orisha is much more important than our Ori, the purpose of our existence. So then even neglect to and say, oh, okay, you can feed Ori on people's behalf. But when it comes, they know when you are present, you spend more. You want to initiate into Ifa, you are not there. How will they now charge you after charging you huge amount of money and you are there? Oh, but the kidney, first stage, 10,000. You pay, but if you are not there and you are participating uh, by camera like this or anything, how will they be able to charge you? So that's why we now keep initiating to people to understand that the commercial world does not stress anybody. No matter what you have, since there's a wind that can, a breeze that can touch you there, that can reach you there, then you are, when I say there is a breeze, that means you are still alive. It is only the dead that we cannot initiate. So wherever you are, it can initiate you. So that's why we now bring the astral world initiation for people that don't understand. It's just a method of initiating someone's soul. Yeah, for the it's a means of initiating so that you can get connected to it. But this we shall be talking about the astral world. You see people, I know Abiola told us the image of Oshu and Omina is there. Said, okay, I want Yami, Oshu was I said Oshu led Oshu is the yellow. These are astral projection. He gave the message of Omina. So the Orishas are there. There is no heaven, good heaven, no, like the heaven and hell. Do you get it? So, at the young one, you are the sister. So, the concept of heaven that, oh, when you do good, you go to heaven. When you are bad, you go to hell. So, that is astral world. There in astral world, some goes to astral world through their belief, maybe you are Christian. But there is a general meeting whereby the world, for example, I told you, I said, this Nigeria election, general election, will be, I'm in astral world. Say why? All the powerful people in the world, they come together. You have the one on the state, we have the state, we have the national, we have the international. Now, okay, how will the candidate goes to assess the candidate? We don't go to assess. The candidate will seek the help of someone that knows someone that knows someone that take the case to astral. And so what you know. So the candidate will always have someone. So in that astral one, when we are going to astral, say we have some training for it. And after the training, we have initiation for it. What are the initiation? Apart from Kabbalah initiation, based on your ritual development, some people are weak. So part of training is when you are going to astral, your soul will not allow you to go because your soul knows this is where you can train your body to control your soul. If you see people going to astral, you can sit down here and then you leave you tell the soul to leave the body and go and watch. You can even process a higher number of energy vibration that you can be seeing 5 different places and you don't live where you are. And people say, you see, you are doing. I've seen so many people saying, Baba Fela took them to Ashram. Is Baba Fela five people at the same time say, Baba came to meet you. And then at the same time, that is how I'm there. So the soul will not want you to go. But this is a total training whereby you get your soul totally. You know the first one we say your body and the soul get separated in celestial world. Your body struggle on earth, your soul go and get freedom. That's why you see some people they have a dream and say, Alam man say, God yourself. And I will say, Alam God. It is the soul that is playing the trick. It can make you to believe. You can dream of everybody and you wake up, you become poor. It is the draw so pay trick for you. But when you get to terrestrial, well, you are going with the soul and the body. So that one, there's still a conflict. When there's something that happens to you, the body suffer, the soul does not suffer it. But when I come to astral world, it is where you can conquer your soul totally, you manage your soul, you are trained. That when you now come to the end, people can say, oh, yeah, my soul, good day, good day. That is so your soul not want to. Then now say, take light food. If you are going to astral world, like a period of 3 days before that, they do not have sex. Build your system. Build your energy foundation. Do not have sex. It's not that I want to go to astral world tomorrow. It is that because I want to go to astral world tomorrow, now make lots of evidence in the everybody can listen to me. I want to get a yeah, the síta náà máa yẹ ká di ẹsùn sínú ìwàṣẹ wọn. So rántí bọ̀. Mo tó lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa rántí lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ìyàwó wa ni. So mo máa lọ láǹsẹ̀. So let's continue. Then now say do not have sex, eat light food. For those that are weak in power, we recommended the soup. You can't say it for our members. So use the soap, and there are days that you use the soap. I will give you the training because it is your soul and the body. If your soul want to suffer you, he will let them, he will hold you down. Then you stay because it's not place people live. People come, they assemble and go. By the time you stay there, you does not live there. According to the training, they said they will ring the bell 3 times. The first bell, the second bell, the third, it's possible you die right. Therefore, then you get your access. Then you'll be able to access. Then now go for that training for access. And for those that have the level of based on their level of spiritual power, community you are on earth, you'll be unconscious. That for some people. But one by some people, body will be lying like they are dead. Their spirit will leave. So for someone that is not dead that you go to astral, you now carry it to hospital, out you. That is where the trouble comes in. Then the soul will think the body the body already have an issue. Then the soul will not enter into the body again. Then you die. You get it? How many people will you tell that I'm going to astral? That is why they knock you there. You did not live. So when you did not live that, then your body here, it's either you are just your body will be lying lifeless, but the difference is you can be sweating. Then they can say there's no it's dead. Let us go and bury him. Because in far your back Kabbalah center here, you don't say you don't preach any religion. You say if I is not religion, Kabbalah can be a Muslim and join us. Can be a Christian and join us. Everybody, it is only some people that say, okay, they are following this traditional way of practice. You have Christian among us, you have Muslim, and don't go to church, don't go to church. But you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. When you go to church, it will be different from other Christians. You have the knowledge. If you go to mosque, it will be different from other Muslim followers. Because you have the knowledge. So when they close the door at you, or they close the door, then automatically
time discerning your faith. If you are someone that your wife have is able to call us to make a need that say, I don't want to come back. And based on where you go from, I don't think the meeting is every day. So and based on low level of development, because they must not fix water on you or anything, and the soap is now your food. How long have you developed your spiritual journey? That is how your body is able to maintain. Okay, someone that is unconscious like this cannot give you or pass anything to automatically. That's a problem. But let's read that so that I will not scare people. So that is the concept of the astral world. So there's a training. Then sometimes you can go through your Orisha. If you want to go, I am not be going. Like do fire vocation to your Orisha. Help me. But the first thing I will tell you is that please first assist me with astral journey. Astral experience. Experience that you go. You will be like a dream, but it's not a dream. But you not enter, you see people come. If you may enter, you will not come to people. But astral journey, and there are stages. Some people contributed, some people not contributed. Try to train them. Once you have been going on the journey, you know when they start. That is for the astral. So this is where the powerful people, you can be a witch and get there, but not all witches are. Can be a babalawo, can be a pastor, based on the level of. So you develop yourself. Witches is by crafting, astral was not by crafting, it's by training and initiation, and by the help. So the training is the help. So there are some things too. You eat some things, you eat some things. Our members they know. One of the coconut and the egg does it that. Once these are just to help you. We have some people that does not even eat that thing that they need themselves. Some people, ever since the person, maybe the person has grew up, that has been eating what has become a taboo to his own spiritual development. You cannot compare that kind of person with someone that ever since the person has been understanding what life has for him or her, it has always been focusing on how it's going to. Okay, see that the Catholic father, how come they must be a virgin? They deny themselves, treat themselves so that they have that control over the body. That's why Paul Apostle says, I don't mind that want to do so many, but this body is trying to remember. That is where the issue of meditation comes. When you say meditate, these the noodles, just a training for you to separate your body from the soul. When you see the noodles, obviously they can't, they make a sound. And we do train people, light a candle, keep looking at the candle. So you get to the time the candle becomes 2, 4. By the time you are still carrying the candle, you are still on earth, you will not go. Immediately you focus on your mind, then you just get to the right. It's a training. If time goes on, you don't need it. But the reason why some people, Baba, I can remember that time Baba Kola taught us this. I even fell into that victim. By the time the candle now become 32, and suddenly I don't see anything again. It was just like water was coming from my eye, and the water was just dropping on the candle. And I was like, take out the only cook. Then all this water will not quench the fire of this candle. Then I came back. Because your body will not allow you. It is the body still thinking and say this candle has become this. And immediately I did that, I tried. No, I almost go to that thing. But suddenly, because what you put on my God, oh, I want to do this. When people have accident, the soul leaves the body and run back and come back. You get it? This is sudden. When they say somebody will have an accident, you can see accident, the soul will be but if you suddenly the soul will so when the soul leave the body, if that person hit his head or anything,
This body is dead already. If you don't do anything until the soul comes back, then you cannot feel the pain. Tí òkú bá kú sílẹ̀ sí tó máa ń gòkù lábẹ́rẹ́ sórí ìlú. But tí òkú tó bá kú sílẹ̀ tí ó bá dédé jí padà ìgbọ́dọ̀ ti kú nídí. Then you feel the pain. That's why when somebody die, the blood will be the first thing to dry. Holy Ghost knows the reason why. Why is it that the blood will be the first? Even if it's an animal, if the animal is sick, leave it for some time. The blood, kill a fowl, yeah, and then again. So about the astral, let's thank you so much. Really try explaining as we are saying, the astral world is a very big realm compared to other realms. What will happen on the earth is being decided in the astral world. The powerful people, the powerful people, the whole world, and the dead. The dead are here also. The dead are there also. Then when we are talking about the incarnation, so the reincarnation is taken in the astral world, because every day people you see that people the religion is telling us that once you die, there is a place that will judge you. Some people that do good go to paradise, some people that do bad go to fire. No, it's never so. It's never so. Never so. It's just it's just the proof of some philosophers, and so they just bring that thing. So that for they just bring that thing for us. So it's never done. And there's no place. There's no other place. The only place we have, even if anybody died now, so you are going to join them. You are going to join. That's why we are so that we say that we are joined the ancestors. So where the ancestors so they are the they are in the astral world. So it's the biggest realm. So the Orishas. So after the Obatala and the other Orishas, after their time on Earth, so you all went back to astral world. And they are in the astral world. That is why we say that we are telling people that everything that we have on Earth is being decided in the astral world. So it's the things we have been practicalized there through the revelation given us to us there, through the division. Because we are program every Trinity month. They are always giving us the message. What will happen? This also times this will do what this will do this also times what's going to happen. So people will be very few have been saying that they can do the election. They are not that they are giving us that message. But more than 3 years that be election come 2023 here in Nigeria. So that is but we cannot. So the House Award as a Arab it's not an easy task. You cannot just say I want to go. It's only that the advantage we have here being a member of the Kabbalah organization is a very good opportunity for us, because we are quite different from our other. I'm sorry to say, you may take it, you will not take it. It's not the same. We are very so it's not because when we say Kabbalah, so people that you know that it's like extraordinary people. It's what we call Kabbalists. You cannot say the level. You cannot even you call yourself as a Kabbalist. You cannot define the level of your power. So it's when they would want to give you the message, they will give you that message direct from the astral. So it depends on how the training you have or how you you prepare yourself before the astral world. So because we have the taboos, we have the forbidden, or things that is forbidden. So once you are monitor all those things, you you don't do the taboos, then you don't eat the forbidden foods and many things that is forbidden. So you are free. So little by little, you getting yourself closer to astral world. We have many trainings that can give it clear that immediately you pass through those trainings, you get yourself at the astral world. But it's not the thing that I say tomorrow I will go there. Or somebody just speak with, let's go. No, it depends. So it will be so that it will be there is the stages. Then to get to that level, get yourself at the astral world. We are seeing it but categorically that anything that will happen is being decided at the astral world. So they will give you that message directly. Then you call yourself Babalao. If you are not connected to that realm, astral world, so although you will be practicing, but you cannot practice the way that the Babalao that connected to that realm. So you cannot discern because the thing that if the thing that the Babalao that connected to that you do, it will be different from other, it will be different from any other thing that other Babalao will do. So that is the thing. So we cannot say much, but all the advice I can give people the thing was if you are hearing about a Kabbalist for the first time, you just try to be the member because it will be so that one will help you a lot because I what is happening and this will happen. This too will not. So if you are the member and you can follow the rule and the regulation, you will see that what we are saying is real. So it's very so you can make it as Yala said, not until you come to the whole year before you can become a member. So if you are interested to be a member of the Kabbalah, you just contact the Arab. So we know how we can do it for you. We have done it. We have done it for many people. In the diaspora, there are members that never visit their home temple. But if you know that you have everything in your possession to come to the home temple, the initiation, you can come. So that is what we can say about about the astral world. Astral world is the biggest realm. Nobody can say this where it's located. So it's true, it's a spirit. It's not the thing that I want to maybe the flight to take you there. So if you dream, so through your energy, your spiritual power, you just see that you find yourself during the time of when Mutola was alive. So it was many they told us many things about the actual world that we left behind. So we are saying that we are saying that all everything you told us is real. Because when we are growing, we are discovering all these things that all about told us is real. I think understand me. So it depends how you place yourself always. It's how you follow the rule and regulation being given to you as a member of Kabbalist. So if you can follow the rule and regulation, I'm assure you make yourself be then they will be revealing to you. If you sleep, they will reveal to you. You will meet yourself where you don't know that you can meet yourself. So that's what we call astral. So it's quite different from somebody that just sleep. So some people see vision, but it has limit. If you see somebody can say that it's very difficult. You are coming from somewhere now. So yes, they have that power, but it's not limit. That's limitation. That's no solution. Don't that's the power that the churches they are usually use. They can say that you see that they can just don't go out for 7 days. They can say don't go out for a month because they know that there is, maybe there is evils or that the bad thing will happen. But it's not the solution. It's not the solution. They just predict. They just look at the way, what's the solution that we can give this to people. Okay, don't go out, don't travel this time around, don't do this, that. But they will come to the fact because so they will give you the solution directly. This is what's going to happen, this is the solution. So that's the difference. So we cannot, so it's the visions and the messages that people are giving around today is quite different from what we give in the astral world. The final decision in the astral world. The final decision in the astral world. It's not, it's like, even if you are telling people this, people will be saying another thing. If you say that, okay, for example, tomorrow, I think, let's say, for example, the election is coming up. This person will come the president of Nigeria. People will speak against it. No, never, 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 never. We do hear several times that so materialize. So because the message from the Asha one, it has been written. Nobody can change. No, never, never. They will reveal to you direct through your, through the message they give you directly, or the definition instrument. They will tell you the message. So this is what's going to happen. Then nobody can change it. Nobody can change it. So that's it. So that is that's the Kabbalist for you. So for our viewers, so I think with a little I join with what and Jenny and Anna said, we understand what you are talking about astral work. But for your own advantage and to make the things clear to you, and if you want to benefit from what you are saying, come and join us. Want to join the Kabbalah family. That's why we are saying want to live the happy, you want to live an happy life and a meaningful life. Come and join the family. So we know what we are saying. We know what we are saying. So there's no any other. It's incomparable. Even when you are talking about any other people or any, look at it now. In other temple. So if I am finished, devotee of Osun now, they will force you to initiate to Osun. If an initiate of Egun, after your initiation, that they will force you to initiate to that your Orisha. It's not here. Once you are initiate here as a Kabbalist, you have been assigned. So you have been recognized by the astral world. So you don't need to to initiate to any other. You have been recognized by any Orisha. You have been recognized. So what is the difference between us and other spiritual organization? So I think we have another.
Can you say something about Yosun and Yosun? Ego. Okay, I think the next is our rituals. Okay. Now, after this, I think we're almost done. After this, we'll have the process of administration. So we will do the foundation of the so that we can fit the rhythm and
Then in addition, as we said, I think you talked about this side of Olodumare. I'm very sorry to say this because I just remember now. The side of Olodumare is what they have put for us here at Yoruba Kabbalah organization. So you cannot see any of this system in any other spiritual organization. Even if they use it may not work. Unless they have corporate for us and it may not work. Even if you see it here, if you come to us now, and even if you are you as a viewers as well, if you do it, it will not work. Even I can say it will not work. Not with me, it will not work. Because it needs, so your initiation is very, very important. So because they don't recognize you, they don't give you this system. So this system so is given to us. So afterward, it's just like depends on their using. It's the only that give that thing to Olupeola Opeola when it's done it to Ashrawo. It's the Opeola that made Orumila at the Ashrawo. The Opeola wanted to explain to Orumila that this is what I want. Orumila told the Opeola, no, I know what you need. So you want an innovation. Opeola said yes. So I want to say this is what I want to use, this is what I want to do. They give that power. Only I give that power to Opeola. It's your Opeola that transplant that power to every members of Canada. So that's the difference. You cannot just say that you have seen the you have lectured me on the side of Olodumare. I don't need to go to everything. Go to your temple. I cannot deceive you. You just go and manage where you are. So don't say that you have seen that this want to happen. If you want to do this thing and see the result, the positive result of it, you have to something to do with Kabbalah. If you don't have anything to do with us, if you are not being connected, you don't waste your time invoking Orisha on
if they have pressure, but for now we're not able to.
So don't waste your time.
Pressure, but we post the video, we'll be on Adegoyega.
Yes.
Although Adegoyega's page, you know my page and every member. So if you have questions,
Yes.
because if you practice it without the normal training, you may end up your life. You may die in miracle.
Exactly.
And this foundation solve a lot of problems. If you always even happy that when it says fire application, very cheap and it's one of our greatest ritual. So next is the sacrifice, the ritual. We have the G, we call it G7 and G9 ritual. G7 and G9 rituals, we have the Akamara, we have the application, and how to transfer cases or medical or treatment transfer. Okay. The G7, G9, we call it G7 is that if you are a female, that means it's 7. And if you are a male, these are the rituals. That is the highest to do. But cases we normally treat does not go to that G. It's like a Supreme Court. So our cases there, Kamara, from High Court to appeal. That's most of our cases. Because the High Court is the fire application. So if cases surpass the fire application is Akamara, and after Akamara is but it's rare to do the G7. Even some members have not even set their eyes on the well, we never pray to have a problem that involve G7 or G9. No. Because our rituals, most of them is fire application. If we are Kaman, some members does not even know how to because it's occasion. Because most of the they are not like other Babala that says the perform member does not accept. We don't do trial and error. So how are we going to perform member that will not be accepted? But as a situation whereby it's not our member, our clients, that they must have gotten their hand in so many things. But our purpose there, we don't judge. Because you have done this, we allow this to happen to you. Don't leave it to Olodumare. Because Baba Bola says it is on this earth you get the reward. And there is one of his popular says that men and women made of the same matter will surely consider positive. So for it to have come to us for a solution, it has been tested that you get the solution. But if you have not been, you don't even know. Even if they tell you to come, some people can discourage you and say, where are you going to?
So that I will not judge. Now, part of this, you have the Hashem, do attack. The Hashem instead of going around, you know, I think instead of going around in the afternoon, tying white clothes, carrying a bottle to see Joshua by. No, this is the time of social media. And somebody just captured the pictures, you want to be condemned for president. I say, is it this ritualist you want to make it? Who want to, nobody wants to listen to your complaint or your explanation that it is not the able to keep people. I only did this able, I was sick. That time I was I was attacked. I did not. People thank this, they thank this. So this foundation, you said it. Don't need to, cannot give you much alignment on that, except you're a member. And I'm not any member. We'll show after this lecture, we do clarification about Biola. But although everyone that will say, that will chant, the invocation will be said silently by the person that will pray invocation. Because if some people that are not members here, they can become member job. Because you are here, but we invoke the spirit. So the G7, G9, like if someone have a stroke, these are the purposes. For any things you are going through, it is an attack. Maybe you have an internal problem that we discover is an attack. Maybe somebody could not produce whom as they affected. And we discover that this person have not done an abortion. It's an attack. Even based on, as I've said, some things are written. Even if you have done an abortion, but maybe that time you are living in an unknown situation, you are ignorant of it. And if Lord is on your side, number one, if you belong to abortion does not want his children to die. Always give a second chance and even if they have carried your womb, you have the belief that take a womb of a cut it to seven with some other materials, they call other material, and place it that the house where the sacrifice will be accepted. Deal with time from 12 from 12 noon to 7 p.m. You don't take it. Our rituals after when you talk about Karaman is from 9 p.m. before 12. And you go and check it 5 or 6 a.m. When it comes to this during night, you don't go and check it. So then, based on it, maybe that I know that you willingly, maybe because some may be influenced by it, as a sort of that, because you're come, let's say you're onto to live a life that you regret, that you even to the extent of committing a suicide. It may be influencing you to do an abortion. These are influence of abortion. Although you are the one doing the abortion, and then you get it in distress. Because there's an influence there. It is not willingly, it's an abortion. So you can get the womb of a goat, not a cow. A goat. Then you appease. Then you dream, you transfer the case to astral clinic. Then you dream of it, then you'll be replaced. We have foundation that if you have a child and the child is not in the normal position, you can do foundation. Then we position the child in the normal way. If the child is supposed to come down, maybe you want to give birth and they said the child is not yet, we correct it. If it's not yet for the child to bend, we correct it. This is our ritual. So if it's stroke, we tell you to go and get because we don't deal with animal sacrifice. Go to where they sell gold, but they make sure that there's still blood there. If there's no blood, because it must be different for them. If you are in doubt, you can buy your goat, the part that we need. So if it's a stroke, we get that part, they cut it, then you have that is if the stroke is an attack, if it's not natural. You know that the food you are not supposed to eat,
I'll be having sex and this and that, I have a stroke or something of the fathers. But sometimes there always a second child, but we don't want to score. When we say that, and your own case is different, now some exceptional cases, we can do it for Taye can be a child of Oshu, or even a child of a Google or anything. The Osha can say, oh, let him have a second, the victim is tested. Then, but if it's spiritual, there is no way it will be solved because it's spiritual. That's why you see somebody say, the pastor pray for someone that have HIV and HIV disability. It is spiritual HIV, it is not medical. That HIV it is some maybe Orisha, especially Egbe normally do that kind of thing. Oko spiritual husband, spiritual mate, they normally influence people with a lot. Something that they will make sure they frustrate when you belong to manovolous Egbe. That is the tell the doctor to go to clinic where they are treating HIV people. Call the pastor, cut yourself and put the blood of someone that is test for HIV. But if it's medical, it can go medically. It is only the pastor. Babalawo can perform a bona. As we disappear. You have a lot of rituals. We have Ugbe Fufulu. If the person wants to die, if they give him the Ugbe Fufulu, he will still sustain the person's life to get solution. Except when you give the person that Ugbe Fufulu, you are not our member. They are now struggling to get to the solution. So that's the purpose of the G9. Any part, maybe you're having a problem with your head, with your stomach, go by the end of the group, they cause it. So that one's go with illness, sickness. So it's not that I have a God case, I carry that. No. That won't take anything that has deal with the part of the body. That is what GA did. Maybe somebody is sick, anything that have to do with the part of the body. But when it comes to Akamaru, it's a Sawayami. 5 Akarambo. There is a way you buy it with Paboy, and there is a size. So you can't go more than a rice and ebu, a powder you put on top. And you carry this kind of things by 9 up to, but you don't carry it by 12. It's before 12. It's now go to before 12. And this one is for Oyami. Sometimes it's go from the normally it's Oyami. So Oyami know the right of that will accept it. So this one you can do it for anything. I want somebody is disturbing me, does not want me to leave. Everyone goes for anything. And the foundation we said it. This one goes for anything. You can go to the foundation for anything. Transfer cases, you can even transfer cases to abstract. Even if you don't know the G9, you can use foundation to transfer cases to abstract. I will be replaced. But the problem is that you don't just do all this without doing the elimination. Don't assume. If not, a case may be critical and the guy will say, go and do verification. Some may say, go and only pray. Do you know we usually pray in front of our Orisha? We totally try to. Without even call. We tell you because our own Orisha, we ask if the Orisha. Before we tell, go and tell. So in other Babalawo, if you don't need to ask if the kola is going to the Orisha or you are going to eat it, they believe it must be eaten. But we ask, does this kola we used to feed this Orisha, is it going to that Orisha or eat? So the one that says going to the Orisha, you can take it. You see the one we used to feed already is the one give it to you. So not necessary that you buy cola every time. And those cola that I've given to you, when there are so many, we divide, we pack it and we share it. You grind it, you turn it into powder, you grind it, and you not tell you the purpose. Use it for food. Because it is the cola of the shop. Then we do transfer cases to abstract, I've said. And there are some cases like a spiritual problem, even which are not medical self, don't transfer them abstractly. But there are some cases require abstractly. But if you are dealing with someone that's as powerful as you are, then who is to judge? Is someone that is more powerful than both of you. That kind of case goes to abstract problem. So I think the last lecture we have here is the purpose of our initiation. Yeah, let Ulawajibola start so that I end it of them without reading of we go to the shower, the fire vocation, then feeding of the people, and the end of with our rally already. So, Oluwajibola, let's hear from you for the purpose and the importance of our initiation bid. But some people think there was a time it is this bid some people get initiated. Once they have our bid, they go. Now we now remove that thing. Some people now say, oh, there is no more power in Kabbalah. No, there is a lot of power in Kabbalah. Some people get that bid and run away. Most of the city, the fathers of the bid.
Thank you so much. About the importance of our initiation. When we are saying initiation, what is initiation? Initiation, let me summarize this, is, let's say, is one step from another. Let me put it that way. Because if you say you are initiated to an origin, I think we have said, but in terms of the Yoruba Kabbalah, when you say initiation, before you can call yourself Kabbalist, you must do initiation so that you will have access, direct access to astral. That just because you just say this hopefully because you cannot get yourself to astral. It's through your initiation. Like once you are to get yourself to astral world. The purpose of our initiation is to get yourself to astral world. So to make your life meaningful, because the way you are using it is so it will be different now when you are being initiated. So you are being connected to the realm from the astral world. So what will you be doing? So it will be quite different. Because then we will lecture you that very day. And what so if you are an arrogant person, today you are being initiated. See yourself that you are no more an arrogant person. If you are a thief, see yourself you are no more a thief. Don't thief again. If you thief, don't see yourself as a Kabbalist. If you are doing something contrary, something bad in the society before, today you initiate you as a Kabbalist. So you are now a good person to begin another new life. So that's the purpose of our initiation. So we are proud of that because we know that once we initiate you, you are being connected to a certain realm, that is spiritual world. So that's the purpose of our initiation. So they will decorate you that very day. Then you have direct access. Once you are initiated, you have direct access to all orishas through Olodumare. So they will recognize you. You don't need to do another initiation to any orisa. We do so, although we do the division for you so that we know your orisa. So, but we don't.
If you wish to feed us, you can say you request. It's not compulsory
for you.
For some people believe that they should do it the way the other
people do it. But if time demand for it, you can say you want to feed your orisa. So you are free to feed it, but we not force you or the family or we tell you that you must listen to that which I gave. Once we are initiated as a family. So you have direct access to any orisa that very day. You are initiated. So they will decorate you. Although we have a badge that we are tagging, but I will not talk about that. But the bill we are tagging, we are giving people that very day. Spiritual. It's not an ordinary bill. It's not an ordinary bill. So it will be on your right hand always. So it's spiritual. It's meant for many things. So you can use to fight your enemy. You can use it to heal yourself, to use your family, to heal your family. It depends on the level of your faith. depends on the level of your belief. So the build that they so that give to decorate to them very day. So if anything happens to you, you just put it in the water and take it. So you just put it in the water and take it. The problem will be solved. So that's all. The purpose of that bill is not it's not something that we can explain because it's very so it's something that is so the bill is very important. So I cannot say the viewers. So what we are using is anti-attack. If somebody don't need to have any doubt. So putting anything on your pillow against the bill is from the house award. So the way the way the bill came to us, we cannot we don't just design the bill. So by ourselves. So it's a directive from the house award. Given to Opiola, the bill using this is how you do it. As a detail how you will design it. So it's not an ordinary bill. You just go to the market. You cannot see it in any market. Yeah. You can never see it. Even if you see it somewhere, maybe the member of Kabbalah lost it. Yeah. So it's not something that you can even do the people that are doing bills. Yeah, so that the specialists they are used to they are doing bills around. They can never do that. They do our bill. You know that it's being so they don't even think of it to do for the bit. It's only this temple that you can see the bill. So it has many importances so that you can not even explain because if you want to give anything, you just have it. So you just put your mind at rest that you are safe anywhere you have. So that's the importance of the bill. Then the deed serves as a protector. The deed serves as a protector. So as once you have it with you, even we have many, we have some of our members that they are religious, Christian and Muslim. We think that the fear that how can they put the bead, how can they wear the bead, go to church or mosque. You are present, don't worry. Put in your pocket. If you have it in your pocket, don't worry. It will work for you. So because we have the belief in that bid. Because the bid, the directive of the bid came directly to the directive came from the Ashram world. Because when late October establish this organization, he has how can I do it? Then to Amoyami give her the directive, go this way, go this way, go this way. So the bill is from Amoyami. It's the Amoyami that design the bid. So we are quite different from other temple because so no matter the temple, so a good bid cannot see this type of the bid. So we're always proud of it. So that's just the importance of the bid and our initiation. Once we are initiated, you have direct access to all the ocean. You are being connected to astral world. If any like going to put in that let's do foundation to ask for blessing and you know you see tongues. So this foundation to Baba It is right. So you can see now that we have the full strength of the then he answered us now that he has arrived. Food pillar. So we want to make our request now. Members wa ti wò sí bí pátá ìyẹn kúrò tó gbọdọ̀ mọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká ló yá báyìí o ṣàìsàn lọ́wọ́ báyìí o àwọn àṣọ́jú mẹ́bàá wa Káyọ̀dé Májìm the manager tọ́pẹ́ náà jẹ́ lórí ọ̀fẹ́ tí nígbà ẹ̀ka náà lórí báyìí o tó báyìí àwọn tó kò sí àpẹẹrẹ bá tó báyìí padà lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn lásìkò ẹ̀yìn sí fún wa ní ara ní kíkọ́ àwọn ìlú ọkùnrin tẹ̀sán àti ìlú àpapọ̀ ló ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí pé mo máa rí ẹ̀ka lọ láti ṣe é wọ́n mọ̀ kàbálẹ̀ pé kò sí wọ́n kà lọ sí ìlú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti kà lọ sí ìlú máa dá lọ sí àwọn ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn náà ṣe rí ìtàbálà máa ń fi ṣe àwọn wá àtàbátẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn tó sì àròbìnrin kó wá ọ̀gá Ó ti ṣẹ̀dá ìfẹ́ wá jẹ́ kó ṣẹ nínú ayé tàwa náà báyìí. Ẹni ò ní pé ọmọ ìkéré ni ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ní pé ojú ọmọ ẹni la fi sóore. Máa lọ náà ẹ̀mọ́ sílẹ̀ máa tó fún àdébí ìyàwó jẹ́. Ẹ máa tó bí àjẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kó lè bí àjẹ́. Ẹ sọ di alágbára ní ẹni mẹ́ta gbé ìgbà nígbà tí mo bá di alágbára tán. Ìwọ náà ó sì kó àjàgbà náà fún ọmọ rẹ̀ nípa olówó ẹ̀mí bíbélì. Mo ti ń bọ̀ àjàgbà náà díẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹ bá bọ́ tọ́ba yóò. Ẹ ti kí ọ̀dẹ́ yìí náà ti bọ́ ní ẹjẹ́ kò tó bọ́ tọ́ o. Ìjọba náà ti bá àjàgbà náà ẹjọ́ bọ́ tọ́ba yóò. Sùkúrú náà ti bọ́ ẹjẹ́ kò bọ́ tọ́ba yóò. Olówó ṣe náà ti bọ́ ẹjẹ́ kò tó orí tiẹ̀ bọ́ tọ́ba yóò. Ẹjẹ́ kò náà orí àtàkì ọ̀pọ̀ sílẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ kí ẹni kókó pé tá a bá ti pọ̀ sí ẹ̀ka kan máa padà lágbára ọ̀hún. ẹ̀kọ́ mẹ́fà àwa ní fúlọ́tì aláàyè o àṣẹ fọ̀yà sọ báyìí o sọ báyìí o nínú alájà kúkú ní ayé ju abáyé o ẹ̀kọ́ fọ́ọ̀mù ìwà àwọn àwọn ìgbéra ayé ṣe bí ọba ní bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀ lórí o bẹ́ẹ̀ láti pè é lóde báyìí o àwọn tí òbí ní ọjọ́ táwọn tẹ́ẹ̀rì animated lọ tí ẹ wá sókè ṣàlàyé àdé òtún ọmọ ayé ṣe pé bá ń jẹ ọjọ́ yìí o láti jọ bẹ̀rù kò lójú láti máa ṣeré ẹ máa jọ wá o ló jọ wá o ìta ṣìṣe ìdíra ẹ̀yẹ dápadà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bàbá yóò dápadà ọmọ yín pátá òun wọn ti ojú àtàwọn nàìjíríà ní ọjọ́ ìdíra ẹ̀yẹ tó ná àdápadà lọ àpadà ẹni tó dápadà fún lọ yìí dápadà ẹni tó dápadà fún wa ìdájọ́ ìdáwà mi dápadà ẹni tó dápadà fún wa lọ́kẹ́ ọ̀sùn tó kù ní ẹni àwọn àmì dápadà ẹni tó dápadà fún wa máa àwọn àmì dápadà ẹni tó dápadà fún wa ṣé ọ̀sùn tó máa ṣe òkúta owó àmì dápadà ẹni tó dápadà fún wa. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ náà làwọn ajú láyọ̀ lẹ́yìn wá bí òkú wa làwọn ajú láyọ̀ gbogbo orí tẹ̀ ti ṣe sókè pátápátá ẹ̀wọ̀n ọlọ́mọ ìdarí ọ̀sọ́dọ̀ wà láì. Lájẹ àjẹyọ̀ àti àjẹsẹ́kù a máa jẹ àjẹkù ní tàdá o àsìkò ayé ìpà lórí ẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀dẹ̀ ìṣòro pátá ẹ̀sìn ọ̀dà ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀ka kan tó náà láti ṣe àmọ̀ ló máa ń lálà ẹ̀ o ní ilé má rí ní má kánjú kù ọ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀ wọn kó má kánjú kù àbúbọ̀ dáwọ̀ tẹ̀lé pẹ́pẹ́ ní òun ṣe ní àwọn àtẹ̀kẹ́ báyìí lẹ́nà ẹja tẹ̀lé pẹ̀lú owó lọ́lá náà la gbogbo ní ìpàdé ọ̀rọ̀ nínú ìgbà tó náà bá tẹ̀lé ká tó àyè ìgbà wà náà aṣáwọ̀ ọ̀dún ń bẹ̀ lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ̀ tó wá kú ó lè ṣàlàyé báyìí o ẹwà fún wa ṣe ń bẹ̀ o ìpàṣẹ àrò báyìí o ẹ̀sìn pẹ́ wá kékun wa ṣe ń bẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò tí ì máa rí mẹ́sẹ̀ ìgbà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ máa ń gbà báyìí o láti ìgbà báyìí ojú wọn ṣe tí ọ̀nà ọlọ́run ti kú nígbà tó máa ṣe kìtìkì náà lọ́wọ́ lọ́ta lè ṣe ẹ má jà jẹ́ wọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ wọ̀ wá jẹ́ gbogbo tá a ṣe tí ó gbàgbára kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa a máa fi jà láì lágbára ẹ má jà lè ṣe lọ́wọ́ wa gbogbo wa dábàá ń pè é lọ́wọ́ wọ́n á ṣèjọ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjà wa lóhùn wà ní ìtura láì ṣe.
Ọjọ́ bá mẹ́gbò bí nǹkan káàkiri. Wọ́n ti súlé gbèrà ni ẹ. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ojú ìbílẹ̀ tó. Wọ́n bínú àwọn ìgbàgbọ́ sílé ẹ̀gbọ́n. Lórí fídíò tí wọ́n ṣe wọ́n bínú. Ó ti dé oyè mọ́ ní. Ó di wọn àga aráàlú yìí. Oyè láni ní ìṣòro. Oyè ìgbẹ̀nìkan ló kọ̀ ní ìṣojú padà. Oyè tó lójú. Ọ̀nà lójú ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà. Gbogbo máa ṣiṣẹ́ wá lónìí. Ẹ̀bọ́n ti jó. Ọ̀rọ̀ Jésù ní jẹnẹrétọ̀ tó pẹ́ lò. Bàbá mú ẹ̀fà pàkà ẹjọ́. Ẹgbọ̀n orí ẹ̀ pé. Àjẹ̀dúlọ́rẹ̀ mélòó ẹ̀. Àníyàn ẹ̀ ewé mẹ́mẹ́ lólù. Ìyá ẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú. Láyé àbájọ lásán ẹ bá mú àwọn kan sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Olóyè ti ń jẹ́ ìpàdé. Ìyẹn wà ọdún. Àìmọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ kan fún mi. Màmá ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan fún mi. Gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ mẹ́mẹ́ nìkan. Ògbòdó jẹ́ gún pé nìyẹn. Àkàrà ẹ̀bà mákàrà náà. Àbá mákàrà jọ. Ẹni pàgbà ẹ̀bà mákàrà. Mẹ́mẹ́ kù mẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀bà mẹ́mẹ́. Mákàrà náà nìgbà. Máa gbọ́ David mákàrà mi sí lọ́sẹ̀. Àgbo kó mi ọ̀nà gbé síta ẹgbẹ́ táwọn ètùtù. Àgbo ètùtù. Dání, ibo la máa kó àbíká máa mẹ́mẹ́ sọ ẹ̀mọ́ tuntun rẹ̀. A máa kó bọ̀. Ó lè jẹ́. Ìwé àfẹ̀tùtù yẹn rí. Abẹ́kún méjì lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀. Mẹ́mẹ́ á kú lọ àtàkàrà àtẹ̀kọ́. Ó lè jẹ́ tán. Lọ fún màá ṣe. Wà mú tí ọkà pa mú tí ọkà. Ọjọ́ láti ṣẹ̀gbọ́n tó abẹ́ ti jẹ́lẹ̀ pálẹ̀. Tòmọ̀lá pálẹ̀ rájú sí. Bá lágún àyàwó tí ó sọ ṣùgbọ́n àtàbà wẹ́dà náà lọ́rọ̀ Obi, jọ̀sán káàdọ̀ fi ọjúbọ̀ náà lọ́ra omi wájọ̀ lórí àwọn bàbá kè gba kíníwá gba báàgì kan wá ojú gbàgbé ọtí jọgbé wọ́n àbílẹ̀ ìgbòmí lọ́wọ́ àmúdù sọ àwọn àbílẹ̀ ìgbà sí lọ́wọ́ pé omi lọ́wọ́ àmúdù lọ́gbà omi wá sẹ̀ wọ́n bí wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ mímú tútù owó wà mí èló ní báàgì náà ṣèbó ní báàgì ni wọ́n believe pé àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ kìí ṣe ọtí lódò mí o àwọn ọdún pa pé ọtí domi ló ṣàpá aláàkùtù pàpà wá débé ní ẹ máa rí gẹ́ẹ̀tì. Ẹ̀mú ni wọ́n tà sí mo parọ́. Ṣé mo máa rí? Ẹ̀yà máa bọ̀ bá ìyá ẹ̀ náà ti dé. Wọ́n nílé wa nìyẹn, wọ́n náà bá ń jẹun.
ó ní ìdílé balógun ó ní kìí ó lóògbé balógun ó lóògbé kó jẹ ó lóò máa lọ ta ìyá tí kò ní pé bàbá mi balógun ti jẹ pé ó ní balógun ó ní balógun balógun ó ló máa lọ bá lẹ́sìn.
Aṣọ pọ̀. Àná rẹ̀ yán. Náà tún rí lọ. Lágbára ìyá ní ọjọ́ ìṣọ́lá. Ẹyọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹyọ ní. Tí mo lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n wọn ló wà wọ́n ń dáwọ́ ní ìgbà wọn gbọ́n yàtọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn wọ́n sì rò rẹ̀ ó máa tán sí ìgbàgbé. Dáwọ̀. Pọ́ọ̀tù náà bá gbà fún àwọn ọmọ ìgbà tí gbọ́dọ̀ tó bá ti wọ́n bá gbọ́dọ̀ àgbẹ̀. Àwọn ilé mi kọ́lá àwọn ètùtù òwúrò àjọ náà tó fi yẹ̀ ju àjọ ẹ lójú máa jẹ́ ní àkọ́kọ́ tó ń pọ́n yí èdè kábàárà ṣe bàbá ló sáré yẹn lẹ́tọ̀ ní tí ó ti máa rówó. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi pé wọ́n ti mọ onígbèrágà rẹ̀ ó sì àjọ lójú. Lójú àjọ lójú. Ibo ni àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló wà nínú ìtàn kò díẹ̀ sọ́kọ̀ wa ló wà pẹ́. Kò lọ́dọ̀ náà ṣe èdè tẹ́lẹ̀ èdè kan sọ́kọ̀ wa ó wà ní ètò ìwúyè. Àbọ̀ rẹ̀. Ó gbogbo ọdẹ wa ó gbogbo àwọn ọdẹ wa débì ó wùyè olóòwúyè lọ́la. Kí lè sọ? Ó yẹ lẹ́rìí ẹja bá. Ẹ wà mọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ fi yẹn ju odidi màálù. Ó ní ọ̀pọ̀ òótọ́ pé máa pé tutù ti rí owó kan. Máa pé tutù ti rí owó kan pamọ́ sílé lóòótọ́ ni. Báwo gbé odidi màálù? Àbí Ṣadé ní tí ò ti rẹ ẹran náà tí èso àrùn àgbè. Ẹgbẹ́ mi tuntun. Gbogbo ara máa jẹ ẹ létà sí. Kẹ́fẹ́ jẹ́ ni. Wàhálà ìlú máa gbé ókè lẹ́yìn kan ló máa jẹ́ lẹ́yìn lọ náwó sí kù. Ọ̀nà mo sọ ẹni tá a ti ní sẹ́. Gbogbo ikú olùkọ́ àgbà gan ó yọ ọ́nà aṣọ ni. Àwọn àfún láì ṣe ọba Adédàpọ̀. Ó sẹ́yẹ́ o, ó mọ̀ sẹ́yẹ́ o. Wàhálà méjì wá jẹ. Wọ́n méjì yẹ wọ́n á jókòó lọ fún àkàrà. Ó rẹ̀ mí gẹ̀ ilé mi lọ fi àpèlè tẹ́lẹ̀. Ọmọ òkun adìyẹ náà. Ọ̀gá kọ́kọ́ bí òbí náà ní pé yàrá wá jà á tó náà làwọn àpàdé. Àti bàbá àpàdé sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ jíjẹ olóde ilé ìka kan fàjẹ náà. Láyà mi ni. Gbogbo olóde máa pásò ní ta sórí ẹgbẹ́ kìíní ẹ̀kú mẹ́. Ẹ da bọ́ọ̀bù títẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀ náà. Ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn. Ẹ̀mú owó ẹgbẹ́ iṣẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ ìdarí kò bẹ́ẹ̀ sẹ́jọ́ ní ta sí ibi tó ń. Kí àbọ̀ sọ́mà ṣíṣú kan? Ẹ̀dá sísè àtọ́lé. Olùsàdúrà fún mẹ́mbà.
Gbogbo mẹ́mbà nítorí rẹ̀. Gbogbo mẹ́mbà ló
Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹjọ́.
gbogbo mẹ́mbà ọ̀dọ́ àbá wa ti gbà. Gbogbo mẹ́mbà lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ láti fi
Ọlọ́run méjì.
Olóògbéjì Adégbóyèga Ọ̀jẹ́níyì Olúwaṣeun Àdùkẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tó wù mí
Akílápá wọ̀ kọ̀ lọ́jí.
gbogbo wa báyìí àríwá ti ṣe gbogbo pátá tó wà nàìjíríà tó wà lóko táwọn fọkàn bá wa lọ táwọn tinútinú bá wa lọ káwọn náà ọmọ rẹ wà lọ ọmọ rẹ dà owó olówó lè kó náà dáadáa owó gbogbo ọmọ náà lákòóso ẹ̀fọn abáyé.
Consider Mama da máa fẹsẹ̀ hánà wọ́n fún fẹsẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ ló máa fi mú àdìjẹsẹ̀ bọ́dà fọ̀fẹ́ kílẹ̀ bí ẹsẹ̀ ọ̀yà. Ọgbọ́lá ọkọ̀ ìjọba ẹ̀jọ̀ wa yóò káríire káríjẹ kárímu kárí lò ní owó lọ́la jẹ́lá ìdá yìí ọdún tó bọ̀ màálù gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ àpètùtù kíjíwèé kò bá pèsè owó fún kó wá fún yìí o báyọ̀ ló dà láǹkó fún alówó fún alájẹ mọ́tò ilé ìrìnàjò sílò ìbò tá a béèrè fún ẹ̀yà aláṣepọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ yìí rè báyìí o adúfún ilẹ̀ mi báyìí o tó ti dòkúlé ayé wa jẹ́ kó dìde o. Dáàdì ẹ bá yí lóòótọ́ ẹ kò sí wíwẹ́ ṣe o tó bá yí lóòótọ́ kò sí wíwẹ́ ṣe wọ́n máa yí wọ́n. Lọ́dún àgbélé. Usher. 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 Àti wọ́n ṣe ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ rí o. Olùfàgbà ikùn yìí láì ṣe ọba. Ọtí ṣò àbí ọtí ọtí náà ń tẹ̀sí rẹ̀. Alágbára. Wọ́n lọ máa ṣọ rẹ̀ náà. Ẹlẹ́gbàrá. Ẹlẹ́gbàrá. Ọtí ṣò wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́ra ọmọ ọlọ́run tún fi tìlọ́ pé mi à. Ó ra wàhálà ta àtàtà máa fi tì. Ṣé máa jẹ́ wà? Ọlọ́ra ta something to ẹgbẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ kan. Ìtọ́jú alágbé. Àṣẹ. Okay. Tẹ́mi nìkan. Okay. Àṣẹ. Oh yeah, me aja. Let me aja. Ó yá ojúbọ̀nà wá lọ ra ẹlẹ́rẹ̀ẹ́jà rọ́gẹ́dì ó yá rọ́gẹ́dì brandy rọ́gẹ́dì ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀. Olùkọ́ àgbà ti ń lọ ni. So almost at the end now, this is the ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀, this is the Oṣuàwò, this is the final. Gbàdá níbẹ̀ wàá sanwó pé ọ̀tá yẹn. So béèrè ata tó máa rà àti magí, ẹ mú máa kó 150 lẹ̀. Ẹ lọ gbé ata kúkù àti magí. Kú àádúrí náà. So 150 owó mi ẹ̀. Ẹ gbé 250. Ẹ gbé 150. Tomato ẹ gbé kíní. Ẹ brandy ẹ̀ ní inú ẹgbẹ́. Wọ́n jú gbọ́dọ̀ wà ó ṣe dáadáa lónìí. Wọ́n fẹ́ wo típà ìnà sẹ́yìn ìkànnì ẹ̀yàbó ra mọ́tò ní fọ́ọ̀tì láì sí ìgò ẹ wá tó wà lọ́wọ́ mọ́tò ní fọ́ọ̀tì láì sí ìgò. Rani nǹkan wà láìláìláì àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà bí ìwọ tí lónìí àwọn kì í pẹ̀lú mílíọ̀nù lọ́yà lẹ́nu. Ọjọ́ náà ṣe ń pé lọ. Àwọn kò ti lọ lẹ́gàá lóṣù. Àádọ́ kan ti sú, ó ká lọ ní ó ní kò ti lọ ilé. Kò pọ̀ sí kò sáà tí òwe problem ta ní Áfíríkà yẹn. Problem ta ní Áfíríkà yẹn kò sáà sí tán. Àwọn tó fi hàn joyè àgbáyé ó yà rẹ̀. Ṣé mo dẹ̀ wà lágbàáyé lọ́dún ní ẹ̀dùn ẹnu òye bẹ́ẹ̀ wà àgbáyé ìyàwó ló ṣe àgbáyé báwo dẹ̀ wà lágbàáyé sá. Ṣé mo dẹ̀ wà lágbàáyé sá àgbáyé tí mo gbé wọn jókòó. Ẹ̀rí ìgbà àgbáyé oyè tí ò kọjá ilé ẹ̀fẹ̀ kò dé náà bọ̀. Ẹ̀fọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n lẹ̀ ní tèpù. Kọjá. Lẹ́yìn ṣe àfọlọ́ sọ. Àgbáyé lẹ́bí ti fẹ́ ọ̀fíìsì ìjàmbá. Ó tẹ̀ máa yá lọ máa wò ṣé mo wà ní àgbáyé. Bí o máa ń àgbáyé kéré sí oyè yìí jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ kò kọjá. Ọ̀dọ́ àìdí. lórí jáwé kò sí ìjà nílẹ̀ èdè kókó yọ téèpù ni àìsàn máa gé táwọn ẹ̀fẹ̀ yín olùkọ́ àgbà gan ni lóòótọ́ nígbà tí wàá jùdè dídùn rẹ kí la fẹ́ fi dé oríṣiríṣi ẹ máa jẹ wẹ́rẹ́ jù lóyè báyìí. Adìẹ wà ń tán lè. Adìẹ ni. Kọ́ ní ṣe tòmátò ṣaṣẹ. Wọ́n mọ̀ náà ní ìrírí iṣẹ́. Online. Kí ni powder lélẹ̀? Ó ní kí ni ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ olómi liquid yẹn. Ilé ọtí ẹ̀ lórúkọ yẹn o. Gino. Àṣẹ. 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 Àṣẹ wà. Àṣẹ. 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 Ó ṣe ní ìjà ṣe ara díẹ̀ jẹ́. Ilé ẹ̀gàn bí sọ̀rọ̀. Ilé ẹ̀gàn bí sọ̀rọ̀ olùkọ́ àgbà ẹ̀dá gé ẹ̀dá tán. Ṣé o sì náà tí òbí ọtí ojú gbọ̀dà? Ṣé o sì náà tí òbí ọtí? Ó ní tó bá àtijọ́ àti mọ́. Àtijọ́ àtijọ́ ṣọ̀ọ̀ṣì. So we have got our hands. So my members, this is just a party, speaker and everything. So how are you doing, Ashanti? Hello,
Hello?
Ashanti.
Yes,
Okay, thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Okay, so they're expecting the video. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.